Hey everyone, we're here with Lawson Aschenbach for day 2. Now Lawson, today the Continental Series will be going off to racing. Yesterday you had qualifying and practice. How did yesterday go, and how do you think it's going to change up today with possible rain happening maybe halfway throughout the Continental race?
Right. Well, I mean, first and foremost, it's just kind of nice to get the season started, and it's been fun to see everybody and kind of, everybody's getting in the swing of things and so forth, but really happy to be with Stevenson Motorsports. We've got a good car. This track doesn't really quite suit us very well because of the long straightaways and kind of, we're sort of a big car. But through the infield, we're pretty solid. So I'm optimistic about the race. I think if we can stay out of trouble and keep the cars up front, we'll be all right. But if we have to come from the back, it'll be a little bit tougher just due to the straight line speed differential. But so far, so good. And we got a good starting spot. Matt will start 5th, and our team car will start 3rd. So hopefully they can hook up and maybe draft a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, because with previous interviews and stuff that I've been talking about with other drivers, some say they like the rain, others say not so much. So is there any opinion you have on the possible rain?
Well, I mean, I've always loved the rain, and I think a lot of drivers who've been around long enough who have had the fortunate time of actually being in the rain, because a lot of guys haven't been in the rain that much, so I don't think it's a bad thing for us, especially, like I said, through the infield and so forth, and we run our cars pretty soft, so I'm hopeful that could maybe be a little bit of an advantage for us, but in the end, I mean, it's a long race. It's a very tough place to have your first race because of all the drafting and everything that's going on, strategy stuff, so no matter what, whether it's rain or dry, it'll be tough, but we're definitely not worried about rain.
Yeah. And is there any other teams or drivers that you and your teammates may be looking out for during the race that could maybe cause issues with staying up front or keeping in the draft?
Well, typically in racing you draft with your own kind, I guess is what you call it. And it's actually pretty tough for us to draft anybody else because we're quite a bit wider.
Yeah.
So even if we're drafting a Porsche, we really can't do it because we're still catching air on either side. So our goal really is to draft with each other. And sometimes we can work with the Mustang guys a little bit, but realistically in the end, we're out for ourselves, and it's about getting Camaros on the top step of the podium, and hopefully we can do that with the Z28, and we'll see what happens.
Now, where can the viewers learn more information about your team and yourself?
Okay, well, for the team, you can go to StevensonMotorsports.com. For myself, you can go to LawsonAschenbach.com. And all my social media stuff is Lawson A Racing.
All right, well, thank you very much for letting me interview. Hope you have a great day, and hopefully, I guess in your favor, the rain does come. I mean, for a fan's favor, it's like, not really, but if it helps out racing, anything for that?
Yeah, we're good either way.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next interview.